everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Corporate Socialite Budgets. Today I'll be budgeting the second paycheck of December. So today is actually a good day because I have received the bonus, or not even bonus, but the pay raise from work that's reflective of the promotion that I received about 3 weeks ago. So, I mean, it's a little under $300, so an $11K pay raise, but also, of course, I have money that is, instantly going into my 401k, which is the company's match. And also, of course, I have different things that's going toward my health insurance and also like an HSA fund. So there's different factors that play a part, but I was able to at least see a little under $300 as far as net pay goes. So that's pretty cool. That works out for me. I'm not going to complain. But I do have to admit that I have done tons of overspending during the holidays. But I've done most of the overspending on my credit cards, which is even worse probably. But I have intentions now on just going ahead and repaying back whatever overspends I've had. And, going ahead and budgeting from there. So from the looks of it, I think that it would be probably, eat up that like bonus pay, which I'm not really going to worry about too much either. So I'm going to go ahead and start covering overspends and then go ahead and move toward all the other fun stuff. Okay, so I want to go ahead and bring the spinner wheel back. So pretty much how I'm going to use the spinner wheel is allow it to spin, and whatever number it lands on, I'm going to put that in either my emergency fund or my monthly rollover. So what I plan to do is use or put a total of $100 each pay period in the emergency fund and the monthly rollover together. And the number that is on the lesser end of the $100 will go into the emergency fund, and then the number that is obviously on the greater end will go into the monthly rollover, just until I kind of reach my monthly rollover goal. And then of course I'll kind of play with the emergency fund a lot more, but I at least want to still contribute to it. So I'm going to allow the wheel to spin, and then I'll kind of further explain after that. So the wheel landed on $30. So I'm going to put the $30 into the emergency fund, and then the $70 from the 100 I'm going to put into the monthly rollover. So I'll be budgeting from December 25th up until January 7th. So I want to go ahead and tap into my credit card paydown status. So of course, these numbers are reflective of where the balance was at prior to me budgeting toward paying them back. So as of now, Fifth Third went down to about 58%. Capital One is paid off about 20%. That one also went down. And Discover also went down to about 5%. So my intentions now is to go ahead and pay back completely the Fifth Third credit card, because I want to at least have two transactions / cards completely covered before 2022. And I'm so close to the Fifth Third one that I want to at least be able to cover it. So Discover is also due, so I'm going to go ahead and put the $30 minimum there. Capital One didn't really make the cut this pay period. The Ashley Furniture is going to go directly into Fifth Third, so that would have been $30. And Fifth Third is actually short $83.66, so I only need about 20 more cents. So I'm going to add that in. Okay, so I actually don't even have to worry about a minimum payment for Fifth Third because this should go ahead and have it paid off, so that works out. All right, so now I'm going to move toward the real things, such as my bills and essentials, like real essentials. So rent is due, so I'm going to go ahead and do the $750 there. Yikes. Oh man, I'm feeling that. Okay, and then car note, I did tap into that, so I need to go ahead and fund the remainder. And then auto insurance, renter's insurance, Spectrum are all due. So that should be $205. So baddie on the bus and gas, I'm not really going to worry about this pay period just because I'll be home I'm in Florida actually, so I'll be in Florida for about 2 weeks working remote / also on vacation, so I won't get back until I get paid again, so I should be good there. And then also my gas is pretty good as well, so I don't have to worry about that when I get home. All right, so expenses. So Fifth Third interest, I don't have to worry about that one. Apple Music, and let's see, the 25th to the 7th. So that's LA Fitness. So LA Fitness and Apple Music. Wait a second. Because I know LA Fitness is typically, yeah, I need to do average spent last month. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, so I'm down to $250, but there has been some updates to some of my traveling plans. So the Bahamas cruise that I was going on in January, which would have literally been the week after I made it back, to my actual home. So it just would have been so crazy. But the group that I was going with, we've kind of sat down and we're looking at different news articles that have been coming out regarding some of the cruise ships that were currently out and docking. And there have been so many COVID cases and things of that nature that we just decided to go ahead and just cancel this trip just to kind of avoid all of those risks and get our money back. So we went ahead and did that. So I should be getting about $350. Okay, it's not showing me, but I think it should be roughly $350 or maybe $400 that should be coming back. So I'm happy about that. But there has been another trip added in. The Bahamas cruise is canceled, but toward the end of January, my boyfriend and his family and I will be going to Vegas. So that's toward the end of January. So that works out. At least I'll get enough time to at least get paid, do a couple of Ubers, and also be able to fund this trip and not, feel like I'm rushing and having to worry about instantly going from Christmas shopping to trying to shop for a trip. So I'll come back to that and kind of fund that a little bit later. But I do want to move toward groceries. So I won't actually be putting a full amount toward grocery because I will be here in Florida. And I'm going to just do 30 because there are some small things that I want to do as far as making holiday cookies with my nieces and stuff like that. So I want to be able to get those ingredients. All right, and fund money. Oh, this is going to be tough because my ready to assign is dwindling. And you know what? I need to pause before I do that because I have tapped back into the buy now, pay laters. So Klarna, QuadPay, Afterpay, I've put some of my Christmas purchases on these platforms. Unfortunately, I know. So I did create a tracker that I'm going to throw up here, just so I can just keep track of, how much I'm spending or how much I've already kind of paid down on these platforms. So as of now, I have Klarna, PayPal, Apple Afterpay, and QuadPay with open bills or transactions. So Klarna is paid off about 75%. PayPal has about $52 remaining, which brings me to about 25%. Afterpay about $80, and then QuadPay at $239. So what I'm going to do is I've already added up like the minimum that's due for the 2-week period, and that is about $154. So I'm going to add $154, wow, to pay me back list. Okay. And that should cover, those different platforms, just so I don't have to worry so much about them coming out and tapping into actual bills. So this is where things get tricky, because now my socialiting tabs are far less, or have far less to play with. So let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to just put the entire 66 into fun money. And that will just have to cover food on the run and even dining out. I don't know how that is going to work with me. I've only been in Florida for about 3 days, but I've already spent my wad in Christmas gifts. So what I'm hoping is I can kind of suffice with the 66, because I don't really plan on doing too much, outings. I kind of just hope that I won't really have to spend too much more. But if I have to, don't cringe, I might have to swipe my credit cards. Not too often. I'm still going to be doing it in moderation. But if I need money, then that's probably going to be the route that I might have to take. So that's just kind of a heads up, I guess. But hopefully the overspending on the credit cards won't be nearly as bad as, what's been happening now with Christmas gifts. And also, I've also made the executive decision to go ahead and change the Movers Fund to 2022 Christmas Fund, because Christmas this year definitely won and my budget didn't. Okay, so that I've already decided, I'm not going to move into a luxury apartment. I need to kind of stay in this cheaper apartment just so I can continue to pay down different consumer debts and not worry so much about, spending or the lifestyle creep that people talk about. So, that's pretty much what I'm going to do here. I think I should be good. I'm hoping so. And also, I've made the decision to kind of do Ubers a little bit more until I get to a comfortable space where I don't have so much debt or different little small bills adding up. All right, so that is it. I thank you all so much, and I wish you all a very, very happy holiday. And I will see you guys in the next video in 2022. Bye, guys.